say they come and they start moving to me, yeah, I feel like I start making a lot of excuses for them, especially when they're like, oh no, like I'm just not really good on Instagram, I'm not really good with my phone, or like I'm like this with everybody. I start making excuses for them because it's kind of like, this is my time. I do not want to miss this. Like, I do not want to let them slip through my fingers. But then at the same time, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today you're back at it again with me, Daniela. I'm actually recording with my front camera today, so I don't even know where to look. I'm like looking at myself on my camera, but then I'm kind of like, maybe I should look at the camera. But if y'all see me looking at you guys and you see me looking elsewhere, it's because I'm looking at myself, like, yeah. But anyway, yeah, like, it's been a minute, but it hasn't been a minute, but it's been a minute. Yeah, like, guys, I'm not even gonna come on here and tell you guys, I'm gonna let me try to be consistent, because I feel like I feed you guys false promises all the time. But guys, believe me when I say I really do try, and I'm going to try more. That's the promise that I'm going to give you guys. But yeah, if you guys like, well, no, you guys will like this video, so just like the video and subscribe, because I see y'all be watching but y'all don't be subscribing, and that's where the problem is. So do like the video and subscribe, and our Heavenly Father will bless you just like you've blessed me. Hallelujah. Amen. So obviously I just wanted to kind of do something quick and sharp today. I just kind of wanted to do something a little quick, just because I feel like I've seen a lot of videos, a lot of tweets, a lot of TikToks, especially being at home in the middle of a pandemic at the moment. I'm seeing a lot of videos in regards to women, I don't know, not necessarily seeking validation. A lot of people saying, oh, posting this for him to reply but he doesn't, or posting a subliminal tweet for him to reply, it doesn't get his attention. There's a lot of like him this. And I had a family friend of mine message me as well, like, hey, like I'm dreaming about this guy, should I tell him? Just a lot of guy this, and I'm like, where's the energy for the men? Why are men not having this energy on girls? Like, you go on TikTok and guys are talking about the gym, they're not talking about girls, whereas us females are just like, guys this, and it's kind of like, obviously I'm not going to say we should have other priorities, because at the end of the day, you can be a boss babe and still want a guy in your corner, and that's okay. But I just wanted to come on here and just kind of be like, ladies, let's level up a little bit. You get what I mean? Because growing up, I was one of them girls, like I felt like my whole life revolved around men, and growing up, I'm kind of like, a lot of these guys just ain't it. Like, growing up, the more you mature and the more you open your eyes, you tend to see that half these guys, they just ain't it. Like, say somebody that is my type, 6 foot, black, beard, whatnot, and they don't come around often, because based on where I am in New Zealand, like, we don't have them here. Say they come and they start moving to me, yeah, I feel like I start making a lot of excuses for them, especially when they're like, oh no, like I'm just not really good on Instagram, I'm not really good with my phone, or like I'm like this with everybody. I start making excuses for them, because it's kind of like, this is my time. I do not want to miss this. Like, I do not want to let them slip through my fingers. But then at the same time, it's like, no, Jenny, you're not going to have all these people looking up to you, all these young girls like, oh my God, that girl's a babe, and here you are simping in the DMs over somebody who's replying every 18 hours. Nah, babe, that's not how we do it. Like, I feel like you will start, I'm not on here, like, I'm not here to tell you guys start doing this, because nobody's going to do it until you make that realization yourself, to actually be like, hey, you know what, this is my value, and this is how highly I rate myself, and this is what I do not like to do, therefore why am I tolerating it? I feel like it's when you come to that realization that you'll actually stop tolerating. And as much as it's gonna hurt, it's like, damn, the 6 foot bearded black chocolate beautiful male might slip through my fingers because I left him on scene, or because he's seeing that I'm not interested anymore. And what, I just feel like I created a poll on my story a few weeks ago, and I said, men, does a woman who plays hard to get, does that turn you on a bit more? Do you like the chase? Like, if a woman that you're trying to pursue is making you work for it, like, do you like it? And literally 80% of the men said no. And I said, excuse me, so what am I supposed to tell my kids, that I fell in love with their dad over a hey stink message? Like, I just feel like it's crazy that a lot of men these days they want to be chased, they don't want to do the work. And a lot of us females, no, we're not giving, we've given, and we are continuously giving it to them. Here's the reason why they're like, wait a minute, we're so used to being chased, Therefore, why should we be doing the chasing? We've been being chased, so why are the tables turning out? And that's wrong. Because as a woman of faith, coming from a man shall leave his house. A man shall leave his house, and then him and his wife will become one. Not a woman leaving her house, a man. And I feel like traditionally as well, like, I just abide by that. And us females, we should abide by that. I understand, yes, it's 2021. I'm not saying you guys shouldn't shoot your shot. Say you do shoot your shot and he's not giving you the energy, bounce. None of this, oh, he had basketball practice, maybe he was busy. Or maybe I came across too strong. No. If you're a funny person, if you're a loud person and this guy tells you you're too loud for me, you now start being quiet because you're too loud. Do you not rate yourself? Do you not know who you are to the point where you're willing to change just because this person says that you're too loud? Does not know who you are? Do all your friends not like you because of your personality and you're willing to change over this one person? That's what, that is the problem here, ladies. We need to do better for ourselves. We need to honestly be in our bag. We need to look cute, look pretty, do what we do, and let the men come to us. I just feel like there's nothing more beautiful than saying, I was doing my own thing. He was bugging me. He was disturbing me. I showed no interest. He knew I didn't want him and he kept chasing me. And that's when I knew he was the one. Such a story over, yeah, I was always messaging him. He didn't really give me the time of day. And then one day he just kind of gave all his attention to me. Why did he give you the attention all of a sudden one day? Is it because his Becky, his Susans, his Rachels just kind of stopped giving him attention and you're just there? Nah. I'm not saying you shouldn't be available to go on dating apps. I'm not saying don't go on Hinge. I'm not saying don't go on Tinder. But when you do go on these apps, why are you always messaging first? Why are you the one that seems like you're the one that wants something? The same way they downloaded the app, the same way that you did. I'm pretty sure they downloaded it with the intention of, like, maybe not dating, but why are they not moving to you? This isn't Bumble. You're not supposed to move first. You move first. Yes, people are probably going to be in the comments talking about, okay, but it's 2021. I'm going to shoot my shot. I don't care. Shoot your shot by all means. At least don't take an L after shooting your shot. If you're going to shoot your shot, at least let there be energy in the conversations. I refuse to shoot my shot over somebody who's dead in the conversation. Like, men are just difficult. At the end of the day, also, if you don't want a relationship, why are you bugging over somebody? Because it's kind of like a lot of us, I'm guilty myself. It's like, oh, I'm not even trying to like date this guy. Like, I just want attention. Go read a book. Go listen to a podcast. Go on Netflix. Go on a run. Because now you want attention. You're bugging dude. Dude thinks you're into him. And the minute a guy knows that you're into him and you're doing too much, babe, you've lost the game. You've lost the game, babe. One thing that I'm doing now, it's kind of like, all right, you're giving me dead energy? No problem. I'll give you dead energy back. And if you stop talking to me, that's not a me problem, baby. That's your problem. I don't care. Clearly, it was never serious. And if you come back, you know where home is. Maybe. No, I'm kidding. No, you do. And it's just one of those things where it's kind of like, I left him on scene, I didn't reply, and him coming back made me realize that he actually wanted something out of this. But the moment I realized he dipped after I just said, you know, then I knew that he didn't want anything serious from me. And I respect myself way too much to let people walk all over me on that. I feel like you'll come to this realization when you get to a level of respect for yourself, to a level of love for yourself. And until you get there, then you will allow people to walk all over you. Because I feel like a lot of females are quick to cut off other females when they disrespect them. But as soon as it comes to males, there's that whole excuses thing. There's, oh, but this. No, babe. You didn't do anything wrong, hun. You did. He just wasn't for you. He's a dickhead. Let it be. Allow it. And just... I feel like when you get to a place of, hey, I want to establish myself. I want to drop this much weight. I want to save this amount of money. I want to create my own business. I want to start doing this. When you become so focused and engaged in what you actually want to do, men will be the last thing that's on your mind. And on top of that, when men do come your way, you're like, first of all, I'm a boss, babe. Number one, not just anybody can move to me. Do my values align with his? Does his values align with mine? You know, I see myself here in 5 years. Does he see himself in 5 years? Does he even have a 5-year goal? And very soon you'll start to raise your standards, and very soon you'll see that the guys that you used to talk to aren't up to your standards. And just, you went from liking 600 guys a year to about 300 because only 300 of them are within your standards. And that's how it's supposed to be, babe. Now, the question is, how many out of that 300 are going to actually put the work in and chase after you? Because after all, we're queens. I'm so sorry. You can look at me and say I'm proud. You can look at me and say, okay, this is why you're going to be single forever. I will rather stay single my whole life than to be in the DMs begging for somebody to give me time, begging for somebody to come and date me. I'm so sorry. If it means me being single until I'm 50, so be it, because I'm so sorry. And that in the next 30 years, that's fine. Give me 30 years to build myself, establish myself. If I have to be single until I'm 50, that's fine. I'll be in my bag. I'll be single in Dubai, baby. I'll be single in Dubai living my best life, because I love myself way too much. I value myself way too much. I have so much self-respect for myself to beg a man to allow men to disrespect me, not tolerate me, and just see me as an object that they can pick up and drop off whenever they want. That's not a bit of me, and that shouldn't be a bit of you either. And before you think about sending that text to tell him how you feel, and to tell him, to tell him how you feel, ask yourself, what do you want to come out of this? Do you just want a bit of male attention for the moment, or do you see something coming out of this? Ask yourself, by sending this text, am I willing to take the risk of potentially losing this guy by sending this text? Because at the end of the day, if I'm really feeling someone and I'm like, this is somebody that I see myself with, I need to let them know that how I feel. And if it means them screenshotting the message and ending it up on the group chat and embarrassing myself, at the end of the day, I did what was right. I did that because I genuinely thought I saw something, with them. But if it's just like, nah, I just want to send them a message because I just want somebody to text, and then they post it on the group chat making you look weak, and you did all of that for what? Just a little temporary attention. No, I think we just need to start slowing things down and asking ourselves, what do we want to come out of this? You want to send that text message? Okay, what outcome do you want to come out of this? You want to start talking to somebody who disrespects you? Okay, that's fine. Then you're going to start tolerating disrespect. And I know a lot of us may have daddy issues. A lot of us may say, oh, but I'm growing up, my parents disrespected me, my uncles, I'm used to it. That's when I say standards and values should come into play. I feel like a lot of us are so we feel less deserving. We feel like because of our current situation, we're undeserving of certain things, and it's kind of like, no, okay, so what? You've got 3 kids. It doesn't mean that you need to marry somebody or be with someone that also has kids, because a single man won't see you as good enough because you've got 3 kids. No. That's not the case. You are beautiful, you are great, you are perfect, you are strong, you are queen. At the end of the day, you are going to leave this earth the same way you came in, and that's by yourself. But while you are on earth, you will find happiness, and that doesn't necessarily mean a man. I believe that happiness is within yourself, and that's by doing what you love to do, whether it be cooking, whether it be running, whether it be reading, whether it be praying, whether it be meditating, whether it be getting in front of a camera and recording like myself. That's where you'll find happiness. And when you're so engaged and busy within your happiness that you won't even have time to be sitting there refreshing your Instagram DMs waiting for him to message you. You won't be. Like, Brinny Lee put me in check when she was like, a lot of females they could have 10,000 followers, 90% of them being men. They'll post the one thirst trap photo for just one person to reply, and if they don't, they just see it, they'll delete it. And put me in my place, I ain't gonna lie, but that's not the point. The point is, overall, I feel like we just need to do better, including myself. And if you guys want me to do more of these talks, let's do it together, because I'm not coming here to be like, I've got it together. You guys need to get it together too. Y'all need to talk to my friends, and they'll be like, Danny, y'all is the craziest out of all. But I'm here today because of improvement. And how far I've come, and because I've acknowledged and I'm aware of the kind of woman that I am, the kind of woman that I aspire to be, and what I no longer tolerate. And I feel great. Yeah, I might go on my phone and be like, damn, I left him on the scene like a week ago. Is he gonna reply to me? If you don't, boom boom. Hey, you're still fit, but you still fit. But that's not the point. I'll just leave it there, ladies. Just a reminder, love yourself. You guys are queens. You guys are beautiful. My girl, you guys are great. Love you guys all. Just a reminder, key takeaway, happiness isn't a man. You need to find what actually makes you happy. If it's getting in that kitchen, if it's throwing it back, go throw it back. Oh, like twerking. That's the kind of throwing it back that I mean. I didn't mean the other kind of throwing it back. If y'all put the other throwing it back, y'all nasty. I meant twerking. When I twerk in my room, I feel so great sometimes. If that's what you love, if it's running, whatever it is that you guys love, go and do that. Engage yourself in that. Dive into it. And I'm telling you, the things that you find important now that are male related, you're not even going to find important then. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm so excited. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you guys so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.